So as I was saying, today is the last day of November and we're coming into December, so the end of our year. And it's time really, because it's cold and everything, really time to look after ourselves and nurture ourselves. So we're going to do that, but we are going to do quite a strong practice today as well, just to kind of keep us warm. So we're going to start seated. So I just want you to sit up nice and tall. And we're going to go into a seated cross-legged position and let those knees drop out to the side. And then you can have the hands facing down or you can have the hands facing up. Just lift the shoulders up towards the ears, roll the shoulders all the way down the back and feel yourself lifting. I want you to feel that you've got like an active lift out of your body, out of your waist. And then letting the eyes close. And take a nice long deep breath in. And then sigh away and just feel yourself dropping down as we settle ourselves in. And it's really quite a dark night tonight, isn't it? It's quite cold and dark. So it's quite nice here just to be doing this warming flow this evening. So as I said, we're coming into winter as of tomorrow, and the nights are going to be getting darker. But Advent actually means basically that something's coming. So which basically means the light is coming. So and the light will be coming. So in 21 days there will be return of the light. So and I always kind of break the year down so that I don't feel that, because lots of people say, oh, it's all dark and wintry, but I think it's just like 20 days really of like darkness in our lives. And also if we can get out into the sunlight, that kind of really brings a little bit of boost into our body. And it's a time, as I said, it's a time to nurture our bodies and really reflect on, are we kind of looking after our bodies? So sitting up nice and tall, really lifting up and out of those ribs, eyes closed. Feel the breath, just breathing in, breathing out. Listen to the sound of the breath. As we breathe in, start to listen to the sound of that breath. So we're going to be working with that Ujjayi breath. Now, Ujjayi breath, think about the sound of the ocean here. And then taking the hands on these, and as we breathe in, just feel yourself lifting the chest and the heart high as you breathe in. And then as we exhale, just feel yourself just rolling back just very slightly. And then breathe in. So we're just going to lift and open. As we come into winter, we kind of recognize the water element. And it's that flow and that movement within us. So we breathe in, chest comes forward. And we also recognize that if this is like the time of water in the year, then also water is the element of the sacral chakra, which are our hips. So just rolling, let's make this bigger. So we're going to breathe in, lifting the chest up high. Exhale, bring the chest all the way down towards the floor. Roll back through the body, just rolling all the way through, lifting the chest and the heart, opening up, and then exhale and coming all the way down. Roll through the back of the body and then breathing in. And lifting and opening, coming forward, and exhale and just rolling all the way through and lift and opening the chest. Now from here, let's go off to the left hand side and we're going to come round and just rolling all the way round and through into your body. So just keeping that roll, keeping the breath flowing. And just rolling, circling through those hips, connecting into that element of water. as we feel ourselves just flowing, working with the breath as well as we just circle round. And then from here back in the opposite direction, just circling back all the way through. And the chest and the heart comes forward. So we feel that movement. So we're kind of lift actively up and out of your hips as we move and as we just flow through the body. And again, think about connecting to that ujjayi breath, so we connect to that element of water. And then come back to the center, lifting both arms all the way up towards the sky. Linking those fingers, just turn those palms up towards the sky, lifting and lengthening and stretching through. Exhale, let the hands come all the way down by the side. We're going to take the right leg out to the side. Taking the right hand, just take the right hand underneath the right shin and open up through to the right side. Look and turn the head up to that right hand. So we stretch all the way up and through. And just breathe into that right hand. And then exhale, pick up that right foot into the left hand and just ease into that hip here. So just have a nice easy movement into the hip. And just open, see how that hip's feeling this evening. Does it feel okay? Just move it here. And then maybe even taking a little bit closer, if you can bring it in and hug it in. And taking the foot into the left elbow and the knee into the right elbow. And keep lifting that chest and keep moving. Remembering we're working with the water element, the sacral chakra. And then from here, left, extend that leg up towards the sky. Now, you might not be able to hold onto the foot, but you can hold onto the shin, or you can hold behind the back of the thigh, or you can even bend that leg when that leg's in. And then lift up, lengthening through, draw the leg, then kiss the shin. Lovely legs. Our beautiful legs take us around this beautiful planet. Roll the shoulders and open, draw the shoulder blades down the back. Taking that right foot into that left hand. And then we're going to take that right arm out and cross through the body and looking over to that right hand. Feel that twist and keep the body up nice and tall behind that leg. Exhale, come back to the center, taking that leg. Take that leg out to the other side. Look to the left hand, stretching through. And then from here, we're going to come forward, taking this back leg and just slide that back leg behind. Now, I've got the cushion that I was sitting on. You might have a block. And I'm just going to let that slide underneath my left hip. Bring the hands together. Pull the chest and the heart forward. Tuck that right toe under. Pull the chest forward. And from here, we're going to think about that movement. So we're going to breathe in. And then as we exhale, feel yourself lowering down and then kind of lift through the body. Breathe in, lengthen through the spine. And then exhale. You can take the thumbs into the third eye if you want to. Breathing in, lifting, lengthening. Exhale, lowering it down. And breathe in. And lifting up. Come onto that right elbow. Extend that left arm up towards the sky. Stretch up into that left hand. Bend the right leg. Take the left hand back to the right foot. Hold onto the right foot and just push that leg away. Push that foot into the hand, lifting up, opening through that shoulder. So I've got my back foot there. And then exhale, release that leg all the way down. Bring that left hand down onto the floor, walking those hands back, roll the chest and the heart. Just dropping through those hips. And then exhale, roll onto that left leg, bring that right leg in. From here, we're going to take that left leg out. Take the left hand underneath the foot. Breathe in, opening the body. So kind of opening to the open side. Just be aware of the lower back because we've got a little bit of flexion and a little bit of extension there in the spine. So my left hand is on the outside of my left foot, and I'm just stretching through. It kind of goes under my knee, and then stretching all the way through. And then exhale, pick up the left leg, move into that hip, give that hip a nice little bit of movement here. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, you can bring the foot into the elbow and just move here. You don't have to do that, you can hold anywhere along. But if you can, just squeeze that leg in and just give that hip a little bit of openness, just a little gentle movement. Remember, we're kind of caring for our bodies here today, working with our sacral chakra, working with our feminine, which is the water element, and our sacral chakra. And then from here, we're going to breathe in, extend that leg up towards the sky. So stretch into the left leg. So just drawing it towards you. You can kiss that shin if you want to, of your beautiful legs, and lift up through the body and actively lift up out of the waist so we don't feel like kind of like dumping down into the body. And just drawing. Feel that lift from the waist to the ribs. Now taking that left leg over to the right, take the left hand all the way out, look to the left hand. So we're crossing through the body. So a nice twist, a little bit of rotation for you. Always good at the end of the day, just to, if you've been feeling you've been sitting down a lot in the day and your energy feels a bit stagnant, a good twist always kind of gets your innards moving. Taking that leg out to the side, look over to the right. Remember, if you're kind of like sinking down, pull your body up, twisting out over to that right hand, open the right. Watch this right knee, because sometimes when you twist, the right knee kind of like just lifts off of the floor. Stretch it through. And then exhale, come back. And then this left leg, we're going to swing it round. So a big range of movement. And I've still got my block, well, my cushion that I've been sitting on. And then I'm just going to tuck that underneath my right hip, just to give me a little bit more the lift. Bring my hands down onto the floor. Bring my hands together, my thumbs facing up. And as I breathe in, I'm going to lift through the chest and the heart. And then as I exhale, I'm just going to let my third eye drop down onto my thumbs. And then I'm going to breathe in, lift the chest and the heart. And exhale, coming all the way down. And breathe in. So I'm kind of like rippling through the shoulders, pulling the chest and the heart forward, releasing down. And breathing in and lifting. Then I'm going to ease over onto that left elbow. Take the right hand onto the hip or onto that right thigh. Rotate through. Bend that left leg. Reach around. Hold onto that left foot if possible. Push that left foot away so it kind of pulls you up and out of that right shoulder. Roll that right shoulder back. So you're lifting out of the right shoulder, lift up through the left shoulder, pull that chest, open that heart, and then exhale and easing all the way down. Bring that left hand down. Walk those hands back so we just lift up. So if I came round to the side. So from here, just lifting the chest, opening the heart. From here, exhale, come forward. This time we're going to tuck the toe under and we're going to push back into our downward facing dog. And just easing through those hips here. Press that tailbone high. Connect into your breath. Feel that lovely ujjayi breath here. And then ripple forward into your plank. So pull through like a wave of energy. Push back. Bend those knees. Lift the tailbone up. Ripple that chest and heart forward. Bend the knees. Push it back. Ripple all the way through. And then exhale, bend those knees, push that tailbone back and up towards the sky. Now from here, we're going to breathe in. We're going to lift the Left leg up towards the sky. So just lifting that left leg all the way up towards the sky. Good. From here, now we're going to stay in dog this time. So we're not going to come forward into plank. So we're going to breathe in. We're going to lift that left knee, and then we're going to exhale, bring that left knee in towards the nose. So just bring that left knee in towards the nose. Push up into your dog position. Breathe in, extend that left leg up. Come up onto those right toes as much as you can. As you feel, you can maybe lift that left leg a little bit higher as you come up onto the toes. From here, we're going to exhale, bring that left knee in towards the chest, curl it through. Breathe in, extend the left leg, reach up onto those toes. Exhale, bring the left knee in towards the chest. Look forward, step that left leg to the outside of the left hand. Drop down into the hips. Now bring that right knee down onto the floor and the back foot becomes flat. So you can see I'm in a really lovely deep, deep lunge here. And I'm going to kind of lunge over to that left hip. So I'm going to kind of swing and then pull back and swing my left hip out a little bit. So we're just moving, opening into those hips. And just easing through. And then from here, take the right hand out to the side. Place the left hand on that knee. Press that left knee out towards the left. Make sure that this right shoulder feels okay. Left toes are pointing out, and then just opening the body, reach back over towards the right. So you kind of open up, reach, bend. Now from here, we're going to just reach around, hold onto that foot, and feel that stretch into the quadricep muscles. We just drop into those hips, opening the chest and the heart here. And then exhale, let that hand come all the way down. Turn those left toes so they come forward. Maybe even slide a little bit deeper away with that back leg. And we're going to bring both elbows onto the floor. As you can see, I've got my right toes tucked underneath. So if you want, you can lift that right knee off the floor, or you can bring that right knee down and you can let those toes go flat. It's up to you. So we're kind of coming right into that nice deep, deep squat here. It's not a squat, it's kind of like a lizard pose. Pull the chest and the heart forward, bring the hands together. Maybe let the forehead, the third eye, rest down on the thumbs. Press down into that left big toe. Feel that big, big stretch here. And then exhale, come up. Lift the chest up high, keeping that toe tucked under. Straighten into that left leg. Exhale, bend that left leg. Step back with the left leg into your downward facing dog. Turn that tailbone up towards the sky. Release the head all the way down. Ripple forward into your plank. Bring the chest and the heart forward. Bend the knees. Push the weight back and the bottom up towards the sky. Exhale, ripple. So feel that spine moving, quite fluid as we push the bottom up. And then ripple forward. Now you can either lower down through chaturanga and lifting up, or you can come down, cobra, and just come up a little way. It's up to you where you come up. And then exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Let the head feel nice and loose, working into those heels. From here, let's extend that right leg up towards the sky. Reach up to that right leg. Exhale, bring that right knee in towards the nose. And breathe in, extend that leg up. Come up onto those left toes. That kind of gives you a little bit more of an openness in the legs. Exhale, bring that knee in towards the nose. And breathe in. And exhale, bring that knee in towards the nose. Come forward and place that right foot on the outside of the right hand. Now from here, we're going to kind of do a little rocky movement here. So just easing backwards and forwards. So my knees kind of moving over my toes. So I'm kind of swinging those hips a little bit. And then I'm going to bring that left knee down onto the floor. Left hand comes out slightly. Take the right hand onto the right knee. Push that right knee out. And you can even roll onto the outside edge of that right foot as well if you want. Make sure that you're not kind of dumping into this left shoulder here. So you can see my left thigh is quite low down on the thigh there. So I'm not kind of lifting, so I'm not kind of up here. I'm coming right the way down so I can get that twist. Now taking that right arm up, reach that right arm right back behind you. And then from here, bend that left leg, take hold of that left foot and look up, kind of like over that right shoulder, sinking down. And squeeze that foot in towards the bottom. Make sure we're not dumping into this left shoulder. And then from here, release that hand all the way down towards the earth. Bring those right toes so they come face forward. Bring the elbows down onto the floor. So we come right down low into that lizard pose. And if you want to, you can tuck the toes under and just push back into that left sole of the foot. Otherwise, you can bring that back knee down. You can let the toes come flat. And as we breathe in, we kind of ripple and exhale. And breathing in. Press into that right foot, just rippling through the body. As we allow ourselves just to ease down, pressing into the feet. There's a big, big hip opener here. And then from here, breathing in. Come up onto those hands, straighten into that right leg. Kind of push the weight back and then bring that leg back, just so it's a little bit easier on those hips. Press through, let the head release down. Ripple forward into plank. And exhale, bend those knees, push back. Let's keep it fluid. So we're going to kind of come up onto those toes, ripple through the whole of the back of the body. Bend the knees, push the bottom up towards the sky, ripple all the way up. Feel that energy pressing from the hands to the feet. Either chaturanga, or if you want to, you can bring those knees down, bring the chest down, lift the chest and the heart, and lifting up, soften into those hips. And then exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Just press in, press through the hands, open up through the backs of the legs, bend those knees. Look forward, walk, step or jump in between the hands, releasing the head all the way down. Breathe in, lift halfway up. Exhale, all the way down. And breathing in, lifting halfway up. Exhale, and releasing all the way down. Bend those knees, breathe in, lift the arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale. Bring the thumbs into the heart, Samasthiti. So just standing nice and tall. Hands in the heart. And just feel your breath. Allow the breath to center to ground. Open up the soles of the feet here. Breathe in, lift those arms up towards the sky. Take a little back bend here. Exhale, let the hands come all the way down onto the earth. Release the head all the way down. Breathe in, looking halfway up. From here, we're going to lift that right leg up behind you. Pull the chest and the heart forward. Bend that left leg and let that right leg drop back down to the earth, pulling it in that heel. Sweep the right arm forward and just let it flow all the way up in a big circle, and that left hand comes up towards the sky. Look down to that right hand as we stretch into that left hand, taking that left hand back. Now reach that right arm up to hold onto the left wrist. Bend the left knee deeper, but pull the left arm over to the right a little bit further. So we're in kind of like a warrior pose, but the arms are just up in the air. And we're just bending into that left knee, holding onto that left leg, maybe even turn the head to look up to that left arm. Bend a little bit deeper into that left leg. And then from here, exhale, take those hands all the way out. We're going to bring those hands into prayer behind you. So if you can't bring the hands into prayer behind you, maybe just hold on to the elbows. Lift the chest, and then from here we're going to exhale, and we're going to fold forward. Let the left shoulder drop down onto that left knee. Let the let the head come down. Bend deep into that left leg. Pull the chest and the heart forward. Hold it here. Now take the arms out to the side. Stretch those arms forward and bring them down onto the earth. Keep pushing into that right leg. Feel that stretch into that left hip. Walk the hands onto the inside. Now turn onto those right toes. So the right heel lifts. Drop the right knee down onto the floor. Let the left foot come down onto the floor. We're going to take this left elbow, just take it underneath the left knee. So you kind of just reaching down, and then extend that left leg and just see if you can lift that left leg up off the floor. The left foot comes off of the floor. You might need to wiggle it out a little bit and get that elbow right underneath that arm. No, the arm underneath the thigh. And then from here, we're going to step back, push back into your downward facing dog. Stretch it through, ripple forward into your plank. Pull the chest and the heart forward. Exhale, bend the knees, push back. Breathe in, ripple through the spine as you come forward. Exhale, bend the knees, push it back. Breathing in, ripple through the spine. Either lowering down through chaturanga or knees, nose, chest. Lifting up, whatever feels comfortable for you. Exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Press out into those hands. Let the head feel nice and soft here. Lifting that left leg all the way up towards the sky. Open up that left heel. Bring that left heel over towards that right buttock. Bring that left knee all the way in towards the chest. Press that left foot down into the earth. Straighten into that left leg. Step forward with the right leg. Release the head all the way down. Breathing in, looking halfway up. And then exhale, releasing all the way down. Breathing in, looking halfway up. Exhale, releasing all the way down. Bend those knees, lift those arms all the way up towards the sky. Stretch those arms up. Exhale, bring the thumbs into the heart, Samasthiti. Just holding it here just for a moment. Connect into your Ujjayi breath here. Hands together. Lift through the chest. Listen to the sound of the breath in the body, in the throat, the back of the throat. And then breathe in, lift those arms up towards the sky, lifting. Exhale, fold down, take the hands all the way down towards the earth. Use bricks if you're using bricks. Lift the chest up high, so lift in that chest. Exhale, release all the way down. And breathing in and lifting that chest all the way up. And exhale, and releasing all the way down. And then from here, breathing in, lift the chest high. From here, we're going to take the left leg, lift that left leg up behind you, press out into that left foot, pull the chest and the heart forward. Exhale, drop in that left foot all the way down towards the other. Now we're going to take the left arm, reach that left arm forward, and take the left hand down the left leg. Bring that right arm up towards the sky. Then from here, we're going to lift that left arm, take hold of the right wrist, bend that right knee a little bit deeper. Good, lovely. Good, and then hold on to that left hand. So we're kind of opening into the right side of the body. Press into that left foot, reaching, stretching. Bend a little deeper into that right leg if possible. Pull back with that right arm, just a little bit deeper. And then from here, we're going to come round. We're going to take those hands round behind us, link those fingers, roll the shoulders back. Make sure we're not gripping with those front feet, with those front toes. Lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward, letting the arms lift up behind you. Pull the chest and the heart forward. And breathing in. Now release the arms, take the arms out to the side, reach them forward, pulling back a little bit here. Then from here, bring the hands onto the inside of that right leg. Come onto those right toes. Bring the back knee down onto the floor, but let the back toes come down onto the floor. Slide that right shoulder underneath that right leg. And then from here, lift that right leg up. So stretch that right leg forward, keeping that chest forward if possible. That's it, good. You might have to wiggle those toes a little bit to get that lifted. Try and get like the shoulder kind of close to the knee, lift up. And then from here, push back, take that right leg back. Lift back into your downward facing dog. Press the tailbone high. Breathe in, come forward. Exhale, bend the knees, ripple back. So just letting the body flow and rolling back. And exhale, come forward. Either come down through chaturanga or bring the knees and nose, chest, the heart down, lift up, open the heart. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Press into those hands, bend those knees, look forward, walk, step or jump in between the hands, release the head all the way down. Breathe in, bend those knees, lift those arms up into Utkatasana. Let's just remove a layer. So lifting those arms up into Utkatasana. So we're in our chair pose, stretching those arms forward, reach forward. Now from here, exhale, take those hands back, fold forward. Bring the hands together, link the fingers, let the arms come over the head. Breathe. The knees can be soft here, they don't have to be straight. Just letting the head hang. And then from here, let those hands drop all the way down towards the earth. Lifting that right leg all the way up towards the sky. So we're going to lift that right leg up. Pull the chest and the heart forward. Bend that left knee. Step back with that right leg as we did last time. Take this right arm. Circle this right arm all the way over. Let that left arm come up towards the sky. Reach down with that right arm and then take that right arm, take hold of the left hand, bend deeper into the left knee, as we reach back. So really stretching, creating a lot of space, and think from the hip all the way up to the armpit, into the elbow. We're really lifting and lengthening here. And as we did last time, go take the arms, take the hands all the way around. Link those hands around behind you, lift and open the heart. Exhale, fold forward over that left leg, coming into our humble warrior. So come down nice and low, lifting those arms up behind you. Exhale, take the arms out to the side, take the hands onto the inside of that left foot, roll onto that right toe. Now this time we're not going to take the right knee down onto the floor, so we're going to go up a level. We're going to drop that left shoulder underneath, and we're going to lift that left leg up behind it, not behind you. Lift that left leg up so it comes out, and so you've got that shoulder. So if you're not sure, let me come on a different, slightly different angle. So back leg off, come through, come onto that left toe, lift that left leg up. Hold it there for a little while, and then sweep it back into your plank pose. So take the leg up, sweep back into plank pose. Good, lovely. Ripple forward into your plank. Exhale, bend those knees, push back into your downward facing dog. Ripple forward into your plank. Exhale, bend those knees, push it all the way back and up. And then exhale, come forward into a plank. Either come down through Chaturanga Dandasana, or knees, nose, chest, absolutely fine. Lifting all the way up, opening the heart. Exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Good. From here, we're going to lift the left leg up. So lift the left leg up behind you. Open up that left hip. Lovely. And then we're going to drop that left leg. So we're going to take that left leg and we're going to drop that left leg round behind, spin the body round so we come into our kind of crescent, not crescent, into our rock star wild thing, whichever one that's called. Reach that hand back towards the earth. Watch that right shoulder. Exhale, come all the way through, spin it round. Lift that left leg up towards the sky. Bring that left leg all the way through. And then come round to the side. Bring both hands both round to the centre. Pull the chest and the heart forward. Let the head come down towards the earth. Folding forward. And then as we breathe in, we're going to lift the chest, ripple through the body. Exhale, come all the way down. And breathe in and ripple all the way up. And exhale, coming all the way down towards the earth. Hold it here. Take the hands out to the toes, pull the elbows up towards the knees, pull the chest down towards the earth here. So into a nice deep, deep lunge. Good, lovely. And then from here, breathe in and ripple all the way up. Take the hands round to that right leg. Bend that right knee. Spin that right arm up towards the sky. A little twist and rotation here. Press down into that big right toe. Exhale, let that right hand come all the way through. Step forward with the right leg. Lift the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bring that left knee in towards the nose. Place that left foot all the way down onto the earth. Release the head all the way down. Bend those knees. Breathe in. Sweep those arms up towards the sky. Bring the thumbs into the heart. Samastiti here. And relax those shoulders. Press down into the feet. Lift up through the body. And holding it here. Listen to the sound of the breath. And then from here, breathe in, lift those arms all the way up. Stretching through, exhale, let the hands come down, touch the air. Lift those arms up into Utkatasana. So just drawing those arms, pushing that tailbone back as we reach forward. Exhale, take those hands back behind you. Let the head come down, then clasp the hands together and lift those arms up and let those arms come over. You can keep the knees bent here, or you can straighten those legs, stretch, let those shoulders really release here. Let those hands drop all the way down towards the earth, lifting the chest and the heart high. Lift that left leg up behind you, so that left leg's going to lift, chest and heart comes forward. Bend that right knee, drop the left foot down onto the floor. From here, we're going to breathe in, circle that left arm all the way up, taking the right arm up towards the sky, stretching through. And then from here, bring that left hand, take hold of that right hand, bending that right knee deep. And just stretching into it, spread the toes. Maybe bend a little bit deeper as we bring those arms over the head. Listen to the sound of that breath just flowing through your body. Exhale, take the hands all the way around, linking those hands round behind you. Roll and open the chest. Exhale, fold forward. So we're going to let the body come forward into our humble warrior, lifting those arms up behind you. Pull the chest and the heart forward. Release those arms, take those arms down onto the floor. Bring the hands onto the inside of that right foot. Come onto those left toes. Pull the chest and the heart forward. We're going to slide the right shoulder, is going to come underneath the right leg this time. And we're going to lift that right leg up. Now you might find it's easy to take it out to the side. Try, if you're struggling to take it out forward, just take it out to the side a little bit. So when we come into our deep lunge here, and the back leg's off the floor, lift that leg. Maybe take it out to the side. You can drop down a little bit, then take that back into plank. Or come back into your plank. Hold it here, come down, push back into downward facing dog, push back. Ripple forward into your plank. So just ripple forward, keeping that chest and heart. Exhale, bend those knees, push back. Ripple forward into your plank. Exhale, bend those knees, pushing it all the way back. And breathe in and come forward, just coming forward. Either come down through Chaturanga Dandasana or knees, nose, chest. Lifting up, so just coming up into your cobra or up dog. Exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Holding it here, turn that tailbone high. Let the bottom really press up, feel that length. Come right up onto the toes and you push the bottom up, let the chest come down to the earth. Watch you don't overextend into the shoulders, which I was just doing there. But just pulling back. Then from here, we're going to take this right leg, lift that right leg up towards the sky. Drop that right leg all the way around behind you. Spin around, watch that left shoulder. Push up. Open the chest here. And then exhale, right hand. You're going to come all the way down. Spin it all the way around. Lift that right leg up towards the sky. Come onto the toes, it can come higher. Bend that right knee, bring that right foot forward in between the hands. Walk the hands around, just sway them round to the center. Push the heels out. And then lifting the chest and the heart, just coming down, letting the head come down towards the earth. If you can get your head on the floor, just heel toe in a little bit. And then go again. Let the head come down. You can still get your head onto the floor. Heel toe in again. Push back and then exhale, letting the head come down. So it's just above the floor, and that kind of gives you a deeper flexion in the body, in the chest. So the hips and the torso. And just holding it here. Run the hands out to the toes, knees, elbows to the knees, lift the chest, and then exhale and pull yourself down, pull that heart all the way down towards holding it here. Just hanging here for a moment and then lifting. Running the hands round to that left foot, bring that right hand down onto the floor. Spin that left arm up towards the sky, press down into that left big toe. And then exhale, bring that left hand down onto the earth. This time we're going to step back into our downward facing dog. Bring those knees down onto the floor, take the knees wide and just drop the bottom back down. So it comes onto the heels. Let the belly drop down. Let the chest drop down towards the earth in between the arms. And then breathe in. Lift the chest and the heart high. Okay, so we're going to come up onto, I'm just going to bring my feet a little bit closer so I'm not too far towards the stairs. So from here, we're going to come down. I'm on my toes at the moment, but that's fine. And then my hands are in between my legs. So just pressing down. I'm going to take the left hand. Just take the right hand onto the knee, lift that right arm up towards the sky and open up through that right arm. Lovely. So the left hand's on the floor on the inside of the left knee, the right arm lifts up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the right hand comes down onto the floor, lift the left arm all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, bring that left hand all the way down. Lift that bottom up towards the sky. Turn the feet so the feet face forward. And the legs are slightly bent here, so we're not coming into a full straight leg. Okay, so take the legs a little bit wider. We've done quite a bit of work into those hips, so we're going to see how we get on here. So from here, we're going to take the hands, bend the knees and walk the hands kind of in between the feet. Let's do it this way. And then cup the hands around the back of the heel. So you kind of like cup the hands around the back of the heel and pull the shoulders down, let the head come down. So you feel that your head's coming down. So the hands are facing forward. And then I usually just take my hands back just a tiny little bit, bend into those knees. So as I bend into the knees, I kind of drop down onto my upper arms. Keep the hands on the floor, and then from here, walk the feet together, and if you can, donk, lift those legs up into Tittibasana. So give it a go. You can bring the feet together. Good, lovely, lovely there, Nadia. Lift those feet off the floor if you can, and then see if you can extend the legs. Keep the weight shifting forward. Let me do that again for you. Okay. And when we fall back, we don't fall back very far. And you can, if you want to, you can put a cushion. So if you're feeling like, oh, I might bang my bottom when I come down. If you've got a cushion behind your butt, then hopefully that will be a little bit better. So let's give it another go. So we're going to stand up nice and tall. We're going to bend the knees without falling over. Come all the way down. Let the head come down. Take the hands should always be facing forward. Maybe walk the hands in a little bit. Get those elbows right underneath those arms. And my fingers are off the floor. But as I sit back on my hands, my hands come down onto the floor. Keeping the weight forward. Well, that's not going to work. I've got my feet stuck there. So just lift the legs and lift those legs up. Right, let's give it another go. Some days it goes fine, some days it's really hard. So one more try, let's give it a go. Hands come down, reach through. From here, think about those hands dropping down onto the earth. And as you sit back on those arms, keep the weight forward. Walk the feet, look forward, press into the hands, and then lift the legs. And then you can let yourself drop down onto the earth if you want to. So give it a go. Get right the way down. Get the hands, make sure the hands are facing forward. Let the head drop down. Bend those knees, sit onto those triceps. Push that weight. If you don't want to do this, you can always come into a crow. You can sit on a block, and then that's it, lovely. And then try and keep the weight coming forward. Give it another go if you want to give it another go. Watch those wrists. Okay, good. That's it. Remember, you can do a crow. So I know some of you do the crow there. If you don't want to do Tittibasana again, you can always do a little crow. That's fine. Okay, and then from here, let's come down onto the earth, sitting down. Bring the soles of the feet together in Baddha Konasana, lifting that chest and that heart. And then exhale, fold forward, let the head come down. Keeping the chest and the heart forward, and then just easing. Just letting the head come forward. And then exhale, lifting up. And as we lift up, just bringing the feet up as well at the same time. Rolling all the way down, taking those feet up towards the sky. Bending those knees and then just rocking from side to side in happy baby pose. And just rocking from one side to the other, just easing out those hips. Bring the knees in towards the chest, take the arms out to the side. Drop the knees over to the right hand side, look over to the left hand. Right hand comes onto that left knee. Drop into that left shoulder, look over to that left hand. And then from here, come back, bring the knees back to the center. Take the knees over to the other side, drop those knees over. Look over to the right shoulder, drop into those shoulders. And just breathe here. And then bring the knees back to the center. And then just circling those knees in one direction. Just notice how the hips feel kind of roll out through those hips. A little massage through the sacrum here. And then rolling back in the opposite direction. And then from here, bring the feet down onto the floor. Turn the palms up. And then from here, just sliding those feet away from the body. Adjust the body here, chin tucked in, palms facing up towards the sky. Take a nice long deep breath in. As you exhale, just sigh the body away. Sigh the breath away. Allow the body to breathe the breath and the breath to breathe the body. Just making sure that you are warm and comfortable if you need to put any extra clothing on. And just knowing that Shavasana is the best part of the class. It's the part of the class when we can assimilate everything that we've done in our practice. We can bring that into our body. So as we lie here, just take a little scan throughout your body. Just take a scan through the toes, the soles of the feet and the ankles, into the shins, into the knees, into the thighs, into the hips. Bring that awareness up into the belly, into the ribs, into the breath, the shoulders, the arms. Down into the fingers, into the hands. Just feel this flow of energy through your body. Up through the neck, the jaw, the tongue, face. Let the eyes feel soft. Relax the brow. From the crown of the head all the way down to the tip of the toes. Just feel this breath flowing through your body. Just taking this time to nurture your body. And take a few moments now just to be still, to be quiet, to release and to relax, and to let go. And then from here, just take a nice long, deep breath in. Just feel your body here on the earth. Bring movement to your fingers, to your toes. Allowing the body to awaken here. And then bring the knees in towards the chest, just tugging those knees in towards the chest. And just rocking those knees from side to side. Let the knees drop over to the right hand side. And then just very slowly and in your own time, just coming up into a seated position, taking your time. And sitting tall, relaxing those shoulders. Breathe in, sweeping both arms all the way up towards the sky. Breathe those arms up, bring the palms together. Exhale, bring the thumbs all the way down to the heart. Look down towards the fingers, lengthen through the back of the neck. And breathe in and lifting the head. And thank you very much for your practice this evening. Om Shanti.